This is Tense Tales with Lonely Art. And you shall eat from the tree of Zaqoom. You shall eat from the tree of Zaqoom. Allah says in the Quran, you will eat from the tree of Zaqoom. And what is the tree of Zaqoom? And what is the tree of Zaqoom? The tree that burns the bellies. It's the tree that burns the bellies.
The tree of Zaqoom mentioned in the verse is the tree. When the people of hell get hungry, they go to this tree and eat from it. This tree boils like hot water in their abdomens. Allah Almighty makes the trees of Zaqoom boil like molten copper in their abdomens.
See, the physical world got you all confused and deluded. The physical world and what you got going on in your daily activities got you all confused. You act like you don't have to end up in the tree of Zaqoom. Allah says you can do whatever you got going on earth. But your ending place, your resting place, your bed will be made of fire. Your ending, the finale, the grand finale, you shall eat from the tree of Zaqoom.
Several kinds of torture in hell. Hunger and thirst are two of them. A person feels so hungry that he chooses to eat from the tree of Zaqoom in order to be saved from the pain and agony caused by hunger, though he knows that it will boil like molten copper in his abdomen. Then he feels so thirsty that he chooses to drink boiling water and puss. I wonder what kind of pain, hunger, and thirst cause to make a person choose to eat from the tree of Zaqoom and drink boiling water. What a
But you think you can outrun Allah? You think you're gonna find some way to outrun Allah? And Allah says He's not to be outran. So you can keep playing the mental games in the physical world like you got something going on, like you got something more important, when your grand finale, your ending place, will be with the tree of Zaqoom. Your ending place will be with the tree of Zaqoom. Your ending place, you will have to eat from the tree of Zaqoom. What kind of deal was that? What kind of trade was that? You trade that all up for the physical world? What kind of deal did you make? You got the short hand of the deal. You got tricked. You got tricked.
Several kinds of torture in hell. Hunger and thirst are two of them. A person feels so hungry that he chooses to eat from the tree of Zaqoom in order to be saved from the pain and agony caused by hunger, though he knows that it will boil like molten copper in his abdomen. Then he feels so thirsty that he chooses to drink boiling water and puss. I wonder what kind of pain, hunger, and thirst cause to make a person choose to eat from the tree of Zaqoom and drink boiling water. What a
So let me ask you a question. What are you going to tell Allah? Have you prepared for that speech? What are you going to tell Allah on the day of no excuses? On the day of regrets? On the day of sacrifice? Allah says you'll be willing to sacrifice your mother. What are you going to tell Allah? What are you going to tell Allah? That you had to go to work? That you had to go attend to family issues? That you had other things to do? That you had to pay the light bill? What are you going to tell Allah?
boiling water. For what pleasure do you accept to burn in hellfire and to be chained? What pleasure in this short world can make you agree to burn in hellfire? O my soul, does the feeling of not being able to enter paradise not some of the talks between the people of paradise and the people of hell? Yes.
Don't you know that Allah is the most loving, the most kind, the most courteous, the most wise, the most appreciative, the all-hearing, the all-knowing, the most forgiving, the most compassionate, the most merciful, the most loving, the most courteous? Don't you know that Allah is all appreciative? He's more appreciative than anybody that you could dream about. Allah is the most loving, the most kind, the most caring. And you give that up? You give that up? Whatever you got going on in the physical world is more important than your love? Than your Lord, your true master, your true mauler? You will eat from the tree of Zaqoom.
Allah Almighty sometimes removes the curtain, and the people of paradise and the people of hell see and talk to one another. Can you imagine the agony of seeing paradise from hell? To burn in hell or not to be able to enter paradise. However, there is something worse. Does your ingratitude toward your Lord, who created you out of nothing, and who made you live in this world like a coy baby, not distress you? What will you say to your Lord on the day of reckoning?
Who looked over you as a little child? Who looked over you as a little child when you had no one that was over you? You had no one protecting you but Allah. When your mother wasn't there, when your father wasn't there, when your daycare center wasn't there, when your teacher wasn't there, when your uncles wasn't there, when your aunts wasn't there, who was protecting you? Who was looking over you? But you don't pick up when Allah calls. You don't pick up when Allah calls. So you shall eat from the tree of Zaqoom. When the caller calls, you will be terrified.
يسألونك عن الساعة أيان مرساها قل إنما علمها عند ربي لا يجليها لوقتها إلا هو ثقلت في السماوات والأرض لا تأتيكم إلا بغتة يسألونك كأنك حفي عنها قل إنما علمها عند الله ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون قل لا أملك لنفسي نفعا ولا ضرا إلا ما شاء الله